welcome to day 29 of your 30-day Pilates challenge. We are almost to the end. Thank you so much for following along with this challenge. Today is another full body workout, so let's get started standing on our mats. I want us to stand at the back of your mat, and we're going to start with a roll down here. So feet are in line with your hips, arms are going to reach up to the ceiling. You're going to exhale, roll your spine down. At the bottom, I want you to bend your legs and stretch. Bend and straighten. One more like that. Bend and stretch. Hold here. Shift your weight more into the toes. Pull up from your abdominals to roll your spine back up. At the top, reach your arms up to the sky. Grab onto your left wrist. Take a side bend to the right. Bring yourself back up, grab onto your right wrist, take a side bend to the left. Back to center, arms release, roll forward, up and over into that forward fold. Feeling all 10 toes pressing into the mat, bend your legs for 3, 2. Engage your core, shift into the toes, roll your spine up. You should feel the hamstrings working. At the top, I want you to take gentle twists here. Soften in the knees. Let the arms just follow the spine. Loosening up through the back. And then you're going to come back to center. We're going to find a Pilates V this time. So heels together, toes apart. I want you to start to feel the abdominals pulling up. Feel the glutes squeezing together. Arms down by your side. All I want you to do is lift onto your toes and then lower the heels. So we're lifting onto this elevate, lifting the heels up, and then with control lowering the heels down. And I want you to think about energy pushing down through the floor with your feet. And then the crown of the head is trying to pull up to the ceiling. Let's lift the toes for 3, 2, 1 more. Heels are down, you're in that Pilates V still. Arms reach to the ceiling. Up and over into your rollover. Walk the hands out in 3 steps. 3, 2, 1. You're in this plank. We're doing a push-up with the Pilates V. Down, up. Walk the hands back. 3, 2, 1. Roll your spine back up. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Dive up and over. Scoop out from the abdominals. You're walking out. 3, 2, 1. 3 push-ups here. 3, 2, and 1. Arms walk back. 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way up. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, dive forward. Walk the hands out. 3, 2, 1. 6 push-ups. Down for 6. Keep the heels glued. 5, 4, 3. Still in that Pilates V. 2, 1. Walk the hands back. 3, 2, 1. Roll the spine all the way up. Bring your legs to a parallel position, hip distance apart. We're going to sit back into a squat here. I want you to sit your hips back, reach your arms forward, and lift back up. Sit back and lift. We're going to add that lift at the top. Lift onto your toes and then lower to your squat. Lift toes, lower the heels into your squat. Continue that flow. Getting this full body movement here. Arms, legs, back and core are all working together. 3 more. 2. 1 more here. Now I want you to sit back into this squat. Bring your hands to a prayer. We're going to shift our weight over to the left foot. I want you to tap the right foot out. In, tap back, and in. So all my weight is staying onto my left leg the entire time. My right toes are barely touching the floor. Just loading this left glute here. Now you're gonna reach out, hold, flex the foot, pulse up to the side, up. If you need to have a chair for balance, feel free to do so. I'm still in that bend of my left knee. Let's pulse 3, 2, 1, hold. Circle the leg back behind you. I'm slightly pitched forward through my torso. Little pulses up here from that right glute. Still finding my balance through that left leg. Let's pulse up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still in the squat, lower the right foot down. Shift your weight to the right. My left toes tap out, in, back, in, out, in, back, in. Continue that movement. Noticing if your weight feels a little more secure on one side versus the other. And then just be aware of that next time you're in your squat. Make sure you're working through both legs evenly. I'm in this hinge forward right from my hips, and my back is staying nice and long. Last one. Reach your left leg out to the side, flex your foot. Pulse that leg up. Up, sit lower through that right leg. Fighting for that balance. 4, 3, 2, circle the leg back, toe to the floor, bend a little more through that right leg. Lift the left leg up and lift. The key to balance is your focus. So you should be looking to the top corner of your mat, keeping your eyes narrowed into that location. Let's pulse up, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot, you're in your squat. Weight even through both legs. Sit a little lower. Let's pulse down from here and down. Let's go. 8, 7. You can go lower. 6, 5, 4. Feel that burn evenly through both sides. 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Feet together. Roll your spine down all the way. I want us to walk forward back into that plank. And then from here, let's come into sternum drops. Squeeze your shoulder blades and push. Modification, knees down. Let's go for 6. Belly's pulling in. Just the shoulder blades move. 2 and 1. Knees down, untuck your toes. Walk your wrists back, right under your shoulders. From here, we're gonna inhale, opposite arm and leg reach. Exhale to lower. Inhale, alternate. Exhale to pull in. Continue that flow here. Finding your balance. How can you work more from the core in this exercise? Last one. And lower, down. From here, I want us to find our plank. Walk your hands forward, step your feet back. We're lowering all the way down to the mat. Shift forward, bend your elbows until you're laying down. Untuck your toes. Reach your arms out in front of you, one at a time. We're gonna come into our swimming here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Let's lift and hold. Swim the arms, swim the legs. Vigorous kicks here. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Keep looking straight down towards your mat. Keep engaging your core. 2 more. Last one. And lower, down. Go ahead and reach your arms out to a T. Bring your gaze back down to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Starting to connect to the back of the shoulders a little more. For 3. And lower, left ear to the mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. From here, the elbows can stay just relaxed onto the floor for now. We're going to come into double leg kick next. So I want you to walk the legs together. Quads are facing down towards your mat. We're going to start lifting up to your extension. And then as you lower, you're going to kick the legs in 3 times. Kick 3, 2, 1. Lift up to your extension. Every time you lower, you're alternating which ear lowers down to the mat. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And lower, down. Take a quick child's pose here. Let's shift forward. We're going to come into a side plank next. So I want you to bring your left hand down to the mat. And then I want you to spin your body over to the side. Right arm is going to reach up to the ceiling. You have the option to stay here with your left knee down. If not, you can add that leg, pressing you're in your full side plank. From here, we're going to inhale, side bend. Exhale to come back to our neutral plank. So we did this yesterday in the stretch form. Now, it's a little bit more work, or a lot more work, through that left shoulder. Side bend up and over. And back. 2 more. 1 more. And then rotate hands down. See if you can just transition to the other side. Bring your right hand towards the center of the mat. Twist towards the back. Find that side plank or modified side plank. Inhale into that stretch. Exhale as you lower. Make sure you're keeping that right shoulder drawing down away from the ear. Let's go 3 more. 2. And now twist back to center into your full plank. Shift your hips up, you're in a downward dog. We're going to get into twist next. I want you to rotate the legs to the right. Cross your left leg across your right. You're going to go ahead and sit down, release your right hand, adjust, start to point the feet that way, and then lift back up into your twist. You're going to lower down, open the right arm, and then thread, reach your right arm through into your twist. Finding again more of that whole body movement here. Let's go for 2. 1 more. And then bring your hand back. Rotate the legs down, twisting to the other side. Cross your right leg across the left. Go ahead and sit the hips down, and then lift back up into your twist. Let's lower for 3. 2, pushing your chest down towards the legs. And then come back to your downward dog. Square off the legs, just pedal out the feet for me. Lifting one heel and lowering the other. Lower the feet down, walk your feet forward, all the way towards your hands. Lift onto your toes, bend into a ball shape here. Really drop your head down towards your knees. Lower the heels, lift your hips up, you're in your forward fold. Lift onto the toes, bend your knees, lower the heels, lift the hips. 2 more. Last one. Lift, bend into that ball shape, just hold here. Squeezing the thighs together, letting that head drop down. Lower the heels, lower the feet. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna come into a roll down here. Your arms are gonna reach forward, legs are nice and long. You're gonna start to tuck your hips. Slowly roll all the way down. Onto your mat, reach the arms overhead. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, dive up and over. Restack your spine. Continue that flow here. Flow breath to movement. One more. And then sit up nice and tall. Lower the hands, walk your feet forward. We're gonna take it into rolling like a ball here. Toes together, knees apart. Rounding through your back. Inhale, lower back. Exhale, up. Two more. One more. This time, take it into seal. Beat the legs, 3, 2, 1, and then lift. So you're gonna go back, beat 3, 2, 1, and lift. Two more. Last one. And then reach your legs forward. We're coming into a roll down. Arms reach forward. Slowly roll all the way down. Back onto your mat. Once you're there, arms to the floor. Bring one leg at a time up to the ceiling. Let's inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, bring them into your rollover. Hands behind your hips once you're there. We're just taking a stretch. Let the legs fall down towards the floor. Knees can softly bend. If you have any issues with your spine, or this just doesn't feel comfortable on your body, just take a forward fold. So sitting onto your mat with your legs out in front of you. Let everything relax here. Maybe gently shift your hips right and left. Loosening up through the spine a little more. Let's come back to center. Straighten the legs, activate the inner thighs. Press your hands onto your mat. Roll your spine down one vertebrae at a time. At the bottom, inhale the legs lower. Exhale, your legs come up and over. We're flowing the rollover with the legs together today. Last one all the way down. Press through the hands and then hug the right knee into your chest. Lower the left leg. Breathe here into this stretch. Cross your right leg over to the left into your gentle twist. Open that right arm out to the side. Coming back to center. Extend that right leg nice and long. Left knee into your chest. Take a twist here. Open that left arm out to the side. Coming back through center. Go ahead and just roll over to one side. Bring yourself up to seated. And you guys are done for the day. I will see you back tomorrow for our final day of our 30-day Pilates challenge. Thank you so much.